What is social geography? It begins in the late 1800s, first appearing in the letters of French geographers. Since then, it has been used on and off by various fields within geography for different purposes. Early geographers, such as Professor G.W. Hoke, attempted to define it in 1907 when he used the term to describe the relationship between people and places. There are many analyses of how society changed leading up to the world wars and during them, yet the geographers who look at this time period only did so after the fact. Moving on to the 1970s, where researcher David Lee makes the argument that subjectivity and objectivity are so intertwined when trying to approach social aspects of the world that researchers should be cautious. There has not been a defined underlying philosophy that defines how social geography is to be applied. The enigmatic nature of social geography is a testament to the complexity of human social interactions, and early geographers were aware of this.
Contemporary social geographers are interested in the idea of the social, and it's everywhere. Current social geography is complex given the interconnectivity of socio-spatial relations, including issues such as inequality, race, and power. On May 25, 2020, 46-year-old George Floyd was murdered by police officer Derek Chauvin in Minneapolis, Minnesota, but the outrage was felt worldwide. The social structures and processes responsible for racism are complex and change across social and geographic borders. After George Floyd's murder, spatial analysis made protests visible in over 100 cities, creating a social and political movement. This international collective responsibility invited hard conversations about racism.
As Zayden mentioned already, social geography is everywhere, which is why it's even important when we think about the COVID-19 pandemic. Through the pandemic, we have seen social inequality through a social geography lens. The best way to put all of this is that the COVID-19 pandemic has been compounded by political, economic, and social crises that have exacerbated existing inequalities. I now see how much class plays a role in the inequalities through place and space. With cutting down on costs and maybe even resources, a wave of uncertainty has passed over students and employees, which is felt around the globe. By using a geographical lens with a focus on socialization, we notice the social inequalities that many students face, such as class, and how some students don't have the certain resources they need to fulfill their academic career based on place.
The future of social geography. There are significant correlations between viruses, poverty, inequality, race, and gender. In my own experience in Ethiopia, I've witnessed many families struggle to access ambulance or hospitals due to poverty and the geographical locations. Social geography hasn't done enough research outside of the West, or the methods of research were unethical. With critical reflexivity and ethical considerations, social geography has to reach places like Ethiopia. It has to be careful of not exploiting and controlling the research like in colonial times or in the present time with globalizations. Social geography needs to adopt in predicting the future, identifying new methods, and striving for improvement.